Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, that Goat Metal Show. I'm with
Oh
Tone
shit! I don't hear
Joker.
nothing now.
Oh my God,
I don't hear nothing.
you don't hear nothing? Oh shit, man. We already got people in the fucking chats. Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on?
Oh shit,
Check
man.
it.
We already got people in the fucking chats. Jesus Christ, what the hell?
You hear us?
We already got people in the fucking chats.
Oh
Jesus
God.
Christ, what the hell?
You hear us?
Everything's fucking back.
Fucking
Yo, my
chats.
God, everything's going
Jesus
backwards.
Christ, what the hell?
You hear us?
Everything's fucking back. Yo, my God, everything's going backwards.
What the fuck? Let me
Yeah.
check. Let me see. Hold on, I
I
gotta
don't hear
check this.
shit if you guys hear me.
Oh man, hold on. Unplug everything. that's what I'm. That's what that spirit world is saying. Unplug everything. What the fuck?
I
Yo,
don't hear shit if you guys hear me.
we hear you. I hear you.
I see you, but I
Well,
can't hear you.
Rich, maybe take off your headphones then, I guess.
Wow. Yeah, let me jump out and jump back in, I guess.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't hear nobody.
Oh my God. You guys in the chat, can y'all hear me? At least let me know. Oh my God. This is crazy. Everybody's fucking Oh my gosh. Okay, they can hear me. See, they can hear me. Everybody else can hear me, but what the hell? Why we can't hear you guys? Oh my gosh. All right. You guys still can't hear me? Oh boy. Let me just remove you guys. All right. I'm going to remove them from the stage because I don't know what the hell is going on. I really don't know what the hell's going on. Things is just it seems to be some type of uh super glitch. I don't understand what the hell's going on. I guess you guys said you can hear me. So I'm trying to get a hold of Tone and Rich. They seem to be having some issue in there, and what I'm gonna do is while I uh while I got you guys here, let me see. Let me see if Tone could get back on. Tone, I can hear you. Can you hear me now, Tone? Can you hear? Oh fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let me know. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. This has got me some epic fucking downfall. Let me see. Let me try to add Rich back on. Rich, can you hear me?
I hear you now, Barry.
Oh, all right. So somebody relayed a tone that he's just gonna have to go clock off and get back on. I'm gonna tell Jamie to do the same thing. If let me see if Jamie can, because I might as well just get him on if he can. This is Jamie. Can you hear me?
Yo, yeah,
Oh,
I can't
all
hear
right.
any of you guys.
All right, yo,
Oh
you can't hear
You're
us.
you're all on mute. I know you were just
shit.
discussing that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but anyway, my name is Jamie. What's up, everybody?
All right,
Big fan of Megadeth.
Wait, are we live right now?
you ain't
Not
live.
an
We've been
expert,
All
but a
live.
right.
big
All
fan.
right, right. Let me just say something. For those that are just tuning in, Jamie is Tone's son. He's guitarist in New York City. He's played in several different bands, and he's our guest for today. And he's an expert also because he's a massive fan of Megadeth. And just wanted to do a quick
Let me
introduction.
see if I join back
And
in.
who were some of the bands? Oh, he jumped
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Woo!
All right, I told Tone to do the same thing because see, I guess you
Uh-huh.
did it and you're able to get on now. And this
Uh-huh.
is going to be some fucking comedy for everybody. Everybody's bugging out
Yeah.
over here.
This is
This is comedy.
the train wreck called the Goat Metal Show.
This is what happens when we have Puerto Ricans, with time frames, bro. We can't do this, bro. New York City,
Yep.
Puerto Ricans, we just do that. All right, let me see. We got Jamie back on.
All right, I
Let's
Yep.
see.
can hear you now.
Oh, there we go. So I told Tone. Let me see. Tone is back. Let me see.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Cut.
Oh, yo, so that echo,
That was
Tone.
crazy. Oh, now it's echoing over here, Jamie. It's mad
The
echoes.
echoing.
All right. Well, like we can still talk with the echo at least.
But I
Oh.
can hear all of you with echoes.
I
Let
hear
me see.
tone
Tone.
modulated. I hear echoing. It sounds like I'm in space right now.
How it sounds now.
All right, wait. Stay right there.
Mhm. All right. All right.
All right, Tone. Stop touching things, man.
I ain't touching anything. Hey, I
Now,
have to run my business out of my phone.
look, for this comedy, we got $5 from Chaos Go.
Oh shit.
That's a sketchy boy.
Oh my God. Now I'm sounding echoing. Jesus.
You're just gonna have to take turns, guys.
Yeah.
How it sounds now?
Well, you sound good. Oh
I sound good.
wait. Don't whatever you did. Don't do nothing more, Tone. Thank you. How everybody else? Everybody can hear?
Test,
Yeah.
test, test.
All right.
Okay.
While you, damn, it was Tone. I knew it was Tone. Damn
No, it's
sketchy
not me.
people. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
We
Now we
started
can
from the
finally
top.
get into this. You sketchy people, man. I'm telling you, man. We're gonna send ice after you.
Oh shit.
All right, so we're finally on. Look at it. It took a whole 7 minutes, but it finally got in, and yeah, that's what you guys are gonna get with us over here still trying to figure things out, Tone pressing buttons and
I ain't press anything. This guy likes to blame me. I'm
look,
running the
look. See,
controls.
he's already drinking and come on, Tone.
Hey, it's Friday.
All right, so basically, let me just say, so we basically wanted to do this. We got Jamie over here, the son of Tone Joker, on there. Let's just give this guy a nice little hand of applause. Great fucking guitarist over here. And
Thank you, guys.
since it was brought up about we were gonna discuss some things about Megadeth. All right, fucking Megadeth. I mean, I know Megadeth is already being used and abused already because of the last album and what they're going through and so on and so forth. But we just wanted to have a quick discussion about some of the albums or most of them. And Jamie now has become quite the Megadeth lore master, or somewhat of a lore master. I'll give him that. He says he's not an expert, but he probably has more knowledge about most of those albums than me, Tone, and Rich put together.
Mhm.
So what I wanted to do was we was gonna start. We were gonna discuss some of the albums and see if everybody else has any opinions on it, and go from there. More sketchy people here. Oh my gosh. All right.
Yeah, the Islanders won yesterday.
Oh gosh. Here we go. All right. So before we continue, of course I got to do some shameless promotion. All right. So everybody knows about the new Go to Mensis album. All right. It's out.
Oh
Get it.
sweet.
All right. Get it, baby. Go and get it. It's on elasticstage.com. Go to Mentis, get yourself your vinyl, and it's good stuff. And then also get yourself a That Goat Metal Show mug over on my
why
eBay
why
store.
why don't we have shot glasses? What the fuck? Nobody want to drink coffee.
Yo, man, we're old. We drinking coffee, tea, something hot. All right. And then we got of course we got over here we got the That Goat Metal Show long sleeve. All right, you see my
Mm.
man Trevor
There
over there.
goes
We got
Trevor.
so
That's
Shred
we got it.
cool.
beard.
All right, so it's a really cool long sleeve. So if anything, you guys go over there, make sure you go on ebay.com/Evaristo1974 and get yourself your copy. All right, and your shirt, and we'll hook you guys up. So yeah, that's where we at right now. All right, and of course We got my man Cass gonna say the mug rules because he won. Yeah, he won one of the raffle ones, and said, "Dude, Tone, don't be a poser. Fill that coffee mug with the booze." There you go. You see, you'll have more booze to put in there,
Yeah.
man. There you go. All right, so we'll start going into some of this discussion over here, and
All right.
we'll start with the first album over here. Okay, first album, of course, "Killing Is My Business,"
Boom.
and business is good. All right, it's their
Yes.
first album, and this was, of course, Dave Mustaine's Retribution album. After he got kicked out of Metallica, wanted to be hard, fast, and heavy, and so let's hear some takes from you guys. Rich, you got something you want to talk about?
No, I was one of the first cassettes that I had heard from Megadeth. I heard it through Tone actually because the first cassette that I had actually purchased was the next album we're gonna talk about, which was the So Far So Good. But Tone had gotten that one, and I felt that it was really good. The production was kind of raw. It showed Mustaine, in his early uh, age, shredding. I know he still had that anger from the, Metallica, but also his mind was like real crazy because he did have a little substance abuse issues. But I thought it was a good album. Mechanics is a good track on there. What else is on there? I don't have the thing in front
The
of me,
title
but
cut.
yep, yeah, Killing Is My Business. I believe it came out on Combat Records,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is a New York-based independent record label. And I think over here it says that they had gotten about 8,000 to record that on that album,
Wow.
and they had spent a lot of that budget on drugs and alcohol. But
Of
Yeah.
course they did.
Yeah.
but Tone and I always talk about it because he says that the charm of it is the low fidelity sound that it's thrash, but it almost gives you a little feeling of like early punk.
Black metal.
Yeah, and it's very angry. And
First
also
wave.
if you look at the cover, it has that first formation of Vic, the mascot
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Big
and stuff.
Rattlehead.
Yeah, yeah. And just off of that cassette, they toured a lot. I think they did a tour with Exciter, and things had picked up, and I remember seeing them in that movie. Oh shit, what was the name of that movie? Tone, The Decline of Western Civilization,
Decline
right?
of the
Yeah,
that was the second one. The second one, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
the
that was the
second one.
second one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the
yeah,
Second
second
and
one.
one.
yeah, no, I just was like, they had a lot of raw energy, and he's a great guitarist.
All right.
Yeah. Yo, you know
All
what
right.
else you could do with 8 grand? You could hookers.
Oh my God! All right, so yeah, Jamie, since you're on here, let's hear your hot take on it. I mean, what was
um.
what's your feel about that album?
Yeah. No, it's like Rich was saying, it's very raw. I mean, a lot of his early albums are very raw. Even I think it's the first or second song where he starts out, that long screaming session goes low and then comes back high, and with the riffs, there's a lot of this is the thing I like about Dave Mustaine's playing, is that there's a lot of his riffs like are very, not only are they heavy, but they're different, they're technical, they're unique, as well as the heaviness, and there's a lot of that in this album. There's a lot of cool riffs, so I think that's one special thing about this album. And of course, like, he's just mad during this album, so it's a lot of like angry energy,
Hmm.
That's
so
what
it's
I've
good.
always felt about that album. That it had a lot of his anger was towards that album, and another album we'll talk about later on that I felt that he had a lot of anger issues on.
All right, cool. So yeah, that was something, as far as like when I heard it. Of course, it was during the time when I got into Megadeth. It was more later on. Of course you have to, like, once you get into it. I got into them basically when So Far So Good So What was pretty much out.
Hmm.
So you
Hmm.
have to backtrack and then that's when you start hearing it again and start realizing, yo, this was some fucking raw. It was raw, very raw. And the one, well, I'll talk about it later. But when he starts doing all these fucking remasters, I hate most of these remasters he did. That's just my opinion. But
Yeah.
I can't
Uh,
stand the remasters.
I just want to put one little thing.
Mm,
The
that's an
reissue
interesting
has a
point, actually. Sorry to cut you
yeah.
off.
One thing that the album has a different cover in the reissue than it has from the from the original Combat release.
Oh yeah, yeah. When I guess they re-released it, they put a different one. Yeah, they did because this was the one from Combat.
This that's the one from Combat, but the one that
Yeah,
he has now is the one that has a skull
and
with bones
and even
sticking
and,
out
and even
inside.
if you look at the top, the logo itself, this first logo they had, they changed everything right after that.
Yeah, I didn't know that logo looked like if you were on a pirate ship or something.
but But the thing about the new art looks cool. It's a nice drawing, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I still like the more primitive old school style one because it just fits the music and the time better. That's just my opinion. I like the original artwork better.
All
I
right,
like the
cool.
original artwork. Would have been nicer with him doing that with the logo that they have now.
Mm,
All
got it.
That's
right,
what
all right. So we're gonna go over to, of course, the second one, which is one of their greatest albums of all time. All right, Peace Sells. Well, who's buying?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, this was, well, I guess, one of the album that pretty much catapulted them in that time in the '80s with a couple of videos. They were on MTV, and they were getting pretty popular and doing their own stuff. And yeah, just they got some great shit on this fucking album, man. But again,
Best song
yeah,
is Wake Up Dead.
Wake 'em Dead.
Oh my
Yeah,
Oh
god, I
yeah.
love that fucking song.
yeah,
It
Wake
has
Up.
like almost like a little hardcore riff in there, and that breakdown. Dun,
And
Yeah,
dun,
yeah,
yeah.
and
Did,
also sorry to cut you guys off. Speaking of
yeah.
like the soloing that he does, that of course we have Chris Poland, I believe, for this album and the
hmm
previous album, and no, just this album. Um, but Dave also can solo as well. He's a very good solo player, and there's a cool solo in Wake Up Dead in like the breakdown area. So it's kind of like an exotic kind of pattern that he does. I wish I could play some of the stuff for you guys to kind of explain it, but yeah, he's also very good solo as well, which adds to the music, I think. And there's a lot of that in this album.
And also, the artist for that cover is Repka, a very well known artist that he's done a lot of album covers for them and other metal bands. And they had also gotten fame because they had made a video for Peace Sells. And then that started getting rotation on MTV. And I remember Tone bought the vinyl for and then he left it at my place. I heard it a couple of times, and I was like, yeah, this band is really something for thrash. Like you felt that they felt big.
Also, that's where my
Mhm.
vinyl is at. Is in your house.
No, no, I didn't keep it. You took that shit back. Let me just say a quick story for maybe Jay who's never heard this. One
Mhm,
time, Tone had a couple of drinks in his room, right?
mhm,
And his dog Sugar was barking at him because of playing the music loud, and Barry was like kind of bopping his head, moshing, and then
mm.
Tone started breaking records over Barry's head, and yo, you know that
Wow.
he broke a first printing of Kill 'Em All of Metallica over Barry's fucking head.
Oh
Wait,
man.
what? Wait, was it? It was that? No, that wasn't Kill 'Em All. Was it Kill 'Em All?
No, I
Yeah, it was
remember
the
it was
it was
Kill 'Em
cool.
All, the first one, but he had the first printing, and
Well, I
and I
Oh,
hope
don't
you
know
had
what
a
it is.
hell
He
of a lot of
loved.
fun breaking that over his head.
I
Yeah,
yeah.
hope that, and
bro.
many other records he broke them, like some thrash records and all that.
All
I said,
all
"Yo,
that
Tone,
considered,
that's it."
all that is vintage now, man. That shit, he broke like a couple of $100 over my head.
Crazy.
We would have, forget it, man. We had, well, one day, we got to go and have some more conversations with Jamie. Tell him some of the antics that his dad did.
I
You
love
haven't heard,
hearing the
you
madness
haven't
that you
heard,
guys did.
you haven't heard everything, bro. You haven't heard everything.
And then one of the other things about this album was that um Megadeth went on tour with Alice Cooper, and then
Yeah.
that gave them a little bit more fame, and they started going around to the UK, and they
Chris.
started playing with Overkill. Oh, what was that? I missed it.
He said,
Hey,
they
hey,
said talk.
hey, Grant.
Crazy, right? But no, great album, great album. Probably one of their best ones. Yeah.
Also, shout out to that "Wake Up Dead" music video. That's just awesome.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
wasn't that? Where was that? That I remember that was famously. Wasn't that filmed in Lemore's?
No.
I gotta look back on that. I
Was it?
forgot.
I don't know,
He
but
he
it's
believed
cool.
that the kid that they have, that Dave Mustaine always says that the kid that was writing looked like he was dead
Hmm.
when he was head walking on the top. If you remember the video, that he's stiff, like he doesn't move at all. He's just going straight to the stage.
Wow. Oh my
But
goodness.
other songs, real quick, other songs that were classic on that album was The Conjuring, Peace
Mm.
Sells. What was my other favorite one that I like
Yeah,
from
The
it?
Conjuring is
Conjuring. Oh,
awesome.
Devil's Island.
Oh,
That
Devil's
oh yes, that's the one I wanted
Island.
to bring up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
fantastic.
triplets with the
Hmm.
guitar is crazy, and then they have a solo with the backing guitar triplets with Chris Poland going crazy. That was an awesome kind of climax of the song.
So who was left? Who was on the band at that time? Because he switched. It was Chris Poland,
Uh, I'll tell you
himself.
right now. I'm looking it up
Oh,
right
who's the
now.
lineup for that? Is
Yeah.
for that is of course Dave Mustaine, David Ellison, Chris Poland, and Gar Samuelson as the drummer.
Hmm. It
All
says
right.
here that yeah, Mustaine, Dave Elson, Jeff Young also was in there for guitars, and
N-
percussion was Chuck
Not in the Peace
Bellic.
Cells album.
No, okay, no, I'm
No.
mixing it up.
Yeah, it's Chris Poland. Chris Poland, he's like a jazz kind
Hmm.
of player, and you can kind of hear it in his playing. Yeah, and I guess we'll bring him up more when we get to Rust in
Hmm.
Peace too, because yeah, me and my father went to watch that movie that Dave
Yeah.
came out with.
Hmm.
Yeah, and he mentioned some information about that. So
We
yeah,
got
but yeah, it's Chris Poland on the Peace Cells album.
Francisco.
Yo,
Francisco's in the.
FP.
Yeah, Francisco missed the whole beginning of the chaos, man.
Oh
He
man,
missed it, bro. He missed it. Don't worry, you're gonna have to
Francisco,
look
if
back
you,
on it.
yeah, Francisco, if you really want to get a laugh, watch the first 7 minutes of this shit show.
Yeah.
I mean, of this train wreck. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say so. We got James
Yeah,
Philosopher in there,
Oh,
Spirit World.
James.
All
Yes.
right,
Spirit.
and I know we have also Megan's here too. All right, Megan's
Megan.
here. All
Yes.
right, all right. So I'm gonna say hi to everybody who's in there. Say what's up.
Word. Yeah, just say what's up to everybody. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go over to famous number three. All right. So far,
Hmm.
so good. So what? Of
Yes.
course.
this is
Yeah.
my first love when it comes to Megadeth.
Mm.
This is the
All
This is
right.
your.
first. Yeah, this is my
All right.
first album I've ever listened to from Megadeth
Mm.
when I was a little kid,
Hmm.
and it just blew me the hell away. Those first two tracks,
Oh yeah.
it's
Into the lungs
crazy.
of Matt. Into the lungs of
Into
hell.
the Lungs
Hell.
of Hell, yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Hmm.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Again, I go into the same thing that I say. I I I I'm an original with when it comes to, and you too, since you heard it, Jamie, you heard the original. I just appreciate the original sounding, but then the remastered
Yeah, you can
Dave.
hear the difference, right? I've been noticing that.
Yes, you
Hmm.
can. I was I
Hmm.
was so mad when he remastered these things. Oh my god, I think it still pisses me off till today.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's
Yeah,
like
I
trying to,
agree.
if you want to try to find those originals now, you forget it. You better have some good money for them.
Well,
Yeah,
I still have the original of this album. The first
Hmm.
three, I have the originals.
Hmm.
On cassette or what
No,
do you have them on?
on vinyl, all three. Then I did buy the remasters of the first four.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no, I'm not a fan of those remasters, to be honest with you. I'm not. But that's Dave, man. You know how he is. He thinks he has to fix every little thing that sounds off, and you know,
Mm,
it's Dave.
But
yeah.
this album's classic songs off of this album was "Hook in Mouth,"
Oh, I love
Hmm.
Hook of the
Hmm.
Mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good songs on this
Into
album.
my darkest hour.
Hmm.
Yes.
Set the world on fire. Set the world on fire.
Yeah.
And Arnicus in the UK was
Yeah.
And
that
that's
he
the
cut
Sex
Mary
into
J is
Pistols
like
actually a
cover.
pretty good song
Yeah.
too. So sorry.
Hmm.
which one?
Yeah.
Mary
Mary
Jane.
Jane.
Oh,
Oh
Mary
yeah.
Jane.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun,
And I
dun-dun-dun,
love the
dun-dun-dun.
original version of that song. I hate the redone version. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it. I like the original version. The original version had a feel to it, and the sec when he did the remastered, it almost sounded like he extended the song for no reason.
Hmm.
Mm,
No.
But
mm,
again, that's Dave for you.
yeah.
Eh,
So this is the third album from Megadeth, and if you like take the time to listen to all their
No.
albums, you can kind of
Uh
hear how he evolves. So I feel like he's evolved at this point from his last three albums or
yeah,
last
yeah.
two albums.
Real quick,
Yeah.
Francisco asked the question if that has no, that cover is in the first album. That's kicking when my boots of walking from
Nancy Sinatra.
yeah.
Wait, what are you saying, Tone? Like
That was
these boots are made for walking?
walking, yeah, that's
Uh huh.
on the first album.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
That was on the first Megadeth album.
Hmm.
Man, this guy said Arthur said he found a nice original copy on eBay for $20. Lucky
Mm.
you, man. Lucky you. That's awesome. That's
I
Yeah.
really
have
cool.
I have it on cassette. I bought it from Columbia House. Remember when you used to pay
Hey, Mike.
uh a penny and get 12 albums, and then you had to pay overpriced cassettes afterwards?
Yeah.
Yo, if we could go
So
back to that time with that Columbia House, and just go back and just start ordering shit from Columbia House with all those originals and take it back, shit,
yeah.
man.
Hmm.
We'll have our 8 grand, Tone.
Yep, 8 grand.
All right.
All
All
So
right.
right.
So,
if I get my 8 grand back, I do the what you call I give it to Francisco for the festival.
all right. All right. So we're going number 4 here. All right. Number 4, of course, Rust in Peace, which is pretty much
Peace.
everybody. I mean, it's a masterpiece,
Hmm.
and it was a great time in our lives with me, Tone, and Rich. That of course, that's just something that's always gonna stay with me. And let me see, let me see if I could get it over here for where is it?
Oh yeah.
We saw
Yeah,
them
no.
twice on that tour, right?
Yeah,
There
we
it
Yeah.
Wow,
is.
oh
that is
yeah. There it
cool,
is, the
dude.
original ticket stub that I dug up. Yeah, yeah. That
There
was
it
Wow.
is.
Clash of the Titans. It was Alice in Chains opening up. The second band I think was Slayer, right? Or was it Megadeth? Megadeth. Then came
Yeah, yeah,
Slayer.
yeah, yeah. Megadeth
Uh-huh.
went after.
Yeah,
Yeah, they and then
yeah.
Slayer. When Slayer came on, that's when all the seats in the
Yeah, they
floor right
ripped up
through the
all the
seats.
cushions.
Oh
Yep,
no,
yeah,
the seats
Wow.
itself came out
yeah.
because they opened up
Yeah.
the floor. It
And
was because they had seats all over. The floor seat. It was all floor seating. All the
mhm,
seats were gone.
yep.
All the seats were
And
Yep.
gone.
I have a little cutout
Wow.
picture of Barry in the pit. He came out in Metal Maniacs magazine. And
Yep.
it was like
Oh.
I get think it was like gig of the month or something, and they chose our gig, and then you could see Barry's hat backwards, and he's ready to jump in the pit, so I cut it out and put it in a scrapbook. But we got to meet Slayer that day at HMV, remember,
Yeah.
Oh
prior,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Barry got the autograph and everything, and we got to meet Jeff Hanneman, and we took pictures with Lombardo. But um Megadeth wasn't part of that photo op thing, but when they came out, they were incredible. I felt like that was the tightest that the band was. They really did well with sales. They were doing a lot of music videos when Holy Wars and Hangar 18 came out. I mean, those guitar solos were just mind blowing at the time.
Yeah.
Hell's yeah.
And the
Hmm.
biggest thing after this show, this was the first show that he ripped that white shirt of his the sleeves off.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Yeah,
he always
oh
wore
yeah.
that damn
Hmm.
white shirt.
Oh
that
yeah.
white shirt, and he ripped the sleeves off of it. And he killed it that night.
This album came out in 1990, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So then we did see them the year before with the beginning of the tour, and they were playing with Testament and
and Judas
Ju-
Priest.
and
Judas
Judas
Priest.
Priest
Judas
and
Priest.
That was at NASA Coliseum, and that gig happened December of 1990. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. There
a
was
whole
just,
bunch of old men.
that's right. We're old as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so
but
jealous of you guys right now.
yeah,
Dude,
Hey,
this is
well,
my favorite album. Like this really blew my mind. Like I didn't even know music like this could even be created. Like when I listened this when I heard this album, I heard the solos and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, I have to learn this on guitar because this is just amazing. So that's
mhm.
kind of like what got me started playing guitar, you know.
no,
Yeah.
Well,
that,
now that you're talking, explain the story that they were saying in the movie about the guitar work on this album.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. So, back to what I was saying about Chris Poland. So, basically Chris Poland did a lot of the demo songs for solo in the demo songs he did the solos for a lot of these songs in Rust in Peace. But at first we thought like, oh man, like he composed it, like, and then like maybe Marty Freeman like kind of copied some of the solos, but he didn't. Marty Freeman definitely composes completely his own solos.
Mm,
um but that's just a little fun fact, like before Marty Freeman was there, Chris Poland had recorded some of the solos for the songs and the demos. So you can listen to that. I think probably they have it on iTunes. You can listen to some of the demos
I
and
just
stuff.
heard them
So
the other day. I think they put them on Spotify. After Tone had told me what you just told me, and then I dug them up and played the demo versions.
What the hell is this?
sorry, wrong
Uh,
one.
uh,
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, that's the later caca.
Mhm.
Hmm,
All right, so yeah, rest in peace. I mean, that if anybody who even if you don't really like Megadeth that much, you can't go and talk bad about this album. This is like the one
yeah,
album that it's just like most people who are not really into Slayer will still fall on Rain and Blood or even Hell Awaits. They'll say yeah, they'll talk about that if they just hate the bands, they'll just say whatever, but they'll always have respect for this album. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Tornado Souls is my favorite from
This,
here.
oh yes, that solo was incredible. That song just climaxed like crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
we
Um.
got
it's
Hangar
perfect.
18. This one has Hangar 18,
Mhm.
Five Magics, and
Yes, Five
Mhm.
Magics.
Tornado of Souls.
That's an incredible song.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and the title cut.
Holy Wars.
Mhm.
You have Lucretia
Oh yeah.
Lucretia's pretty cool.
is an
Yeah.
underrated song. Yeah, I know
Mhm.
how to play the full solo for Marty Freeman. I wish I could play it to you. That see, this is what makes this album stand out so much musically. See, as a musician, like I've analyzed like what they're doing musically, and Dave is a very smart guy, and this whole lineup, musically, these guys are brilliant because see, they take the time to really sculpt the music. That's the thing, they don't just play like regular bar chords and just kind of, they could do any random riff, but they're using seventh chords like in Lucretia. The solo section, the backing chords for the solo section is like a descending chromatic progression with like seventh chords in it.
Mm.
And it's a complex progression, but it sounds amazing. And paired up with like Nick Menz's drumming, if you really listen to the drumming during the solo, it's incredible. Like he has a certain style to his drumming that really works perfectly in the Rust in Peace album. And then of course, David Ellefson, his bass playing really stands out. You can hear it in the mix, and it's very like percussive as well. And he does things that are unique as well. So like all of them, they're each of them like are top tier musicians that they came together in this album and just created, like, I think that's what made this album such a masterpiece,
Is
because
it?
all of them were top tier. And then of course Marty Freeman, can't say enough about Marty
Mhm.
Freeman.
But can you say that on this album this was the best uh musicians gathered for that album. For as far as the Megadeth, all the
Lineup,
Megadeth albums, the
The
best
best
Megadeth
personnel,
lineup,
yeah. Hmm.
best lineup.
best
Well,
lineup. Yeah,
of course, is all subjective. But, in my opinion, I think so. I'm not saying that any of the other musicians are bad musicians at all. They're also extremely good. Because, Dave Mustaine doesn't get any slackers on his crew. All of them are really, really, really good. You can't be a bad musician and join Megadeth.
No,
no,
yeah,
It's just
yeah,
not
no.
gonna happen.
but I mean, well, I just say that that Rust in Peace album, I think that was the best lineup. Well, they did, the next one we're going to talk about too, but it's not a fan of most of us here, but a lot of people do like this album, and
Barry, can I throw in something real super quick before we move on? And this is
sure,
just for fun. I'm throwing this out. And if the people in the comment section want to join in, right? And I want to see what Jay thinks too. If you take the first four Megadeth albums and you put them up against the first four Metallica albums, who has a better discography?
I can tell you this right away. It would be Megadeth because Dave Mustaine wrote two of those four Metallica albums.
Mm,
You're right about that.
So it's hands down that Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning is Dave Mustaine's work.
mhm.
Hmm.
Because right now they consider Rust in Peace, So Far So Good So What, uh, the first two Peace Cells, and then you got for Metallica, Master of Puppets, Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, and Justice for All, right?
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, so it's tough to say, but yeah, Mustaine was very influential in Metallica, and also you have to consider we didn't talk about this, but Mustaine was in the first Metallica demo, right? The
No Life to Leather.
Leather,
Yeah,
no life leather.
yeah. So you could and you could hear how that stretched over to what he had done in his solo stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Hmm.
All
absolutely. I
right.
mean,
Well, my father ended that argument pretty quickly.
Uh, well,
it's like, so how can you even try, right?
all right.
All
Yeah.
right, so the next one, of course, like I said, after the four albums, me, Tone, and Rich were kind of like, but I'm sure we all have opinions about uh, Countdown to Extinction. I
Hmm.
mean, Symphony of Destruction is like, their hit song from there. They have a couple of good songs in here that, but compared to like what we had from Rust in Peace, it's like, like you were expecting another, either something to top Rust in Peace, and it felt
Yeah.
like it was
Hmm.
something that just kind of like, they were trying to go a little bit a different route. So,
Hmm.
what do you guys
Real,
think?
all right, real quick about this. I used to hate the album. The album is not as bad as I at first thought, but it's like every band reaches a their top album that there's a right when Judas Priest came out with Painkiller.
Yeah,
Hmm.
After that, nobody really cared for the second album after Painkiller because
Hmm.
they couldn't, that's their top album at the time. Same thing will happen with them. They hit their Rust in Peace, and this came out, and it was still good, but we expected them to top what they
Hmm.
just did, and they couldn't.
yeah.
But as the years went down, I started liking a lot of the songs off of this album.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like that I can
Hmm.
listen to them and not be uh, uh upset like when I first heard it when it first came out because like I said I was a little bummed when I first heard this album,
Hmm.
but it kind of like it grew on me and I could appreciate the album, but it's never gonna compare to the first four for me,
Hmm.
No,
Yeah.
and so what about you, Rich?
I think the only thing memorable for me was that riff from was it Symphony of Destruction that was on
yeah,
MTV? Yeah,
yep.
I like that one. And then, but I did feel that it was a little too clean and that it was a little too far away from Rust in Peace. And that's when I started telling Tone, I don't know, man. I start listening to death metal a little more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy over here, Spirit World said they probably could have topped it, but he was so obsessed with Metallica's popularity I think he wanted to
Hmm,
make a mainstream successful album. That could
that's
be
I
true
agree.
interesting.
too.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
That's
interesting.
very true.
Hmm.
That could be true. I mean, he because it was already at the point people. I mean, even from back then when they noticed that Metallica was already going that route, like when the Black Album came out, uh, Rust in Peace still had waves. So it's like at that point, people who were like maybe tuning out of Metallica because of the way they were sounding on the Black Album would jump into Megadeth camp. And then when this album came out, it was like, what are you doing? You know, you had
Hmm.
them. Like it's like almost like you had them, man. You had them. And well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
What about you, Jamie?
It's interesting how like people like develop their opinions like based off of like the things that are going on in their life. Like you guys grew up back then, and so you were around like when the album came out, right after Rest in Peace.
Yeah,
For me, like I grew up in the like the United Abominations era.
Mm.
Um so like I didn't listen to the Countdown to Extinction album right after I listened to Rest in Peace. So I didn't really compare it too much to each other, you know what I mean?
yeah,
I listened to because I was listening to Rest in Peace, and then I started listening to the United Abominations, and we'll get more into that later. But then later on, actually, Greg, my best friend, bought me the Countdown to Extinction CD, and then that's when I listened to it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Like it's not, of course, it's not a Rest in Peace.
yeah,
If you're gonna compare it, I mean, nothing is a Rest in Peace in my opinion,
Mhm.
but I think it's pretty good though. I like some of the songs. Some of the songs are pretty heavy, and knowing that it came right after Rest in Peace and listening to it, it feels like they still had some of that energy from Rest in Peace. And it was still the same lineup, so it was still, like a lot of Marty Freeman solos here are really, really good. It's still pretty heavy guitars, still pretty heavy riffs, and so I think some of the stuff is kind of clever. There's a few songs here and there is really good. Symphony of Destruction, that's a pretty
yeah,
heavy song. That's their main song that everybody knows from that one. Ashes in Your Mouth is pretty aggressive, I think. I really like that one. I think that's the song that it has like the harmony parts with the guitar. I really, really like that one. So yeah, I think some of the songs are pretty exciting. Like some of them are pretty cool. I mean, it's definitely more,
okay,
how do you say, like brushed up or cleaned up,
Mhm.
yeah,
like
Better
production
production. Yep.
value.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, but as far as the music itself, I think it's pretty good.
all right,
Yeah,
all right,
the other big hit off of that was Skin of My Teeth,
Yeah.
and Sweating Bullets.
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sweating bullets.
Architecture of Aggression.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like sweating bullets. I mean, the video's kind of weird,
Scrap my
but
charger
what?
real quick.
Oh,
Mhm.
Hmm.
he said his charger. I thought he said his chocho. I don't know what the fuck he was saying too. I'm like, what the fuck's he
Yeah.
talking? What the
Oh,
hell's Rich talking about?
My shit's dying,
oh,
man.
and another thing we have to mention since we're talking about Symphony of
Mhm.
Destruction, again, just going back to like the sheer amount of skill, like how good of a musician Dave Mustaine is, because he knows how to play like riffs on the guitar. He knows how to play the solos. He knows how to compose music very well, which I think makes him stand out from other thrash metal bands and other musicians in general. And also, a lot of the times my dad brings this up and it has brought this to my attention because I don't listen to lyrics as much, but he's got me listening to more lyrics, especially Dave's lyrics. He's a very good lyricist. He
Mhm.
has very good lyrics, and he's has his the what he has to say in his lyrics. If you listen to it, a lot of times makes a lot of sense. He's a very smart man, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
Hmm.
yeah,
he has he has a lot of things where it comes to like whatever he's trying to talk about, or there's personal things or things of that nature. You tend to pick it up on whatever he's talking about
yeah,
in the lyrics. Well, a lot of it, more of stuff that's going on today. I mean, a lot of his government, and
yeah,
some religious stuff. It's very, like up to whatever's going on at the time.
Yeah, or even whatever he wants to sing about. Like even in Hanger 18, like the lyrics. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say the lyrics, but if you listen to the lyrics, it's pretty clever. It's pretty clever how he just blends that in and makes it seem. I feel like I'm in an alien base when I'm listening to that song.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
So yeah,
Good
that's
yeah,
cool.
stuff,
but
I
the
man.
mean,
lyrics are good.
all right. So now we're gonna now as far as the rest of the albums from here until we get to another part, I'm gonna throw up a couple of covers, which we already know me, Rich, and Tone are not really gonna be like, ugh. But we'll leave it to you, Jay. We're not just gonna go and just
Yeah.
throw them under the bus. We'll let
No,
you go and say a little
just
something.
just
All right.
blow through them, right? And then let Jay stop and just talk a little about
All
each.
right.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. So what? How do you feel about this one? We're not fans of this, but if you enjoy it, tell me what you think.
What's the title of this one?
This is Euthanasia.
Euthanasia.
Oh, okay.
So from here, okay, Marty. Okay? So this album has some like still of Marty's stuff in there. So if you want to listen to some of his solos, let's see what songs does he have in there?
I remember there was
Uh,
one song there that he sang with a girl.
Was
Yeah, it was
No,
a hit. Wasn't it
no?
La
no.
Ponta or some shit like that? No.
That
That's
wasn't in
later
this
on.
album. That's later on.
Oh
no,
man, yeah,
that's not
yeah.
in this one. No.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that's later on.
Train of Consequences.
That's
Train
when
of
I was like,
Consequences.
that's it. I'm done.
Oh no, wait. Okay, you're talking about Tout le monde.
That
Tout
shit.
le
Yeah.
monde.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, I
later on.
think okay, that was later on. That was in the
All
United
right. All right.
Abominations. He
All right. All right.
played it again. Yeah.
This one he just sings it by himself on this album.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's another song like with really good lyrics.
Mhm.
I think this, if I'm not mistaken, this is about he wrote this after his mother died, if I'm not mistaken. And he basically is just saying he's sending a message to his fans
He's
of
away.
a message that he wants to leave when he passes away, pretty much.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I got Spirit will talk about why all the babies got to be white, bro.
But I
Oh
think if you
man.
look all the way over to the back, there's a dark one there. I see
Yeah,
the cover.
yep.
Yeah, you see
The
it?
token.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
They
got to be
added
one.
Oh
something.
man.
They added something in
Oh
there.
my God. This is their version of Cannibal Corpse, butchered at birth, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Isn't
Oh
the
my.
woman black? I think the woman is black, right? And
Yeah.
Oh,
So, but
oh
from
wow.
this album onward, it starts kind of declining a little bit, in my
All right,
opinion.
let's keep
Uh,
blowing through
yeah,
this
let's keep
thing.
on
yeah.
blowing through this.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey,
What?
here
I
goes
don't
the
know what
one
this
that.
is.
Oh fuck! I don't even know what the fuck this shit is.
That's
Uh,
Cryptic Writings. I
yeah.
believe
Wow.
Trust is in that song. Let me see.
Mm.
That's a good song. Um, it has a
Just tell
very
us what's a good
interesting.
song,
Yeah, just tell us
and
about the
we're moving.
positives. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
that's
because
it.
Yeah.
we
Trust. Really Trust is my favorite song. The other songs don't really catch my attention
All
too
right.
so
much. Like I said, I think
Jamie,
Marty. Yeah.
You could say it, okay? As a Megadeth fan, you could say the album sucks. It's okay.
No, I don't. I'm not a huge fan of these.
No.
Okay, so after Countdown to Extinction, I will be honest. The next four albums, I'm not a really big fan of. Like, I don't listen to them. Only maybe like I pick songs here and there that once in a blue I'll listen to. Like Trust. That's why bringing up, like you said, bring
All
up the
right.
good songs.
All right,
All
so
right.
here,
Yeah.
all right,
All right.
all right.
Wow.
Rip.
I don't even know this.
I don't even think I've heard anything from this
I
album.
think.
Is that the Wu Tang symbol?
Uh, oh, that's Risk. Okay.
Oh shit.
There's also an
Risk.
alternate cover.
Okay. Okay.
There's also an alternate cover for that one where they have
That's
a cat looking through the hole and there's a rat on the other side.
Oh
that's
my
Are
Megadeth's
there?
God.
rap song
Oh
album.
shit. Are there any good songs on that one, Jamie, that you can remember, or anything memorable?
This one is crazy because they called it Risk because they changed their whole style of music and it really is like
A
different. Like
risk.
it's almost like you're not listening to Megadeth. It's almost like you're listening to like an alternative band or
So
something.
they're telling you that you're taking a
Like
risk by spending your money on this album.
Well, they were.
It's a gamble.
I mean, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Uh, all right, so let's go to the next one then, Barry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I don't know
Oh, the return of Vic.
this. Which
Yeah,
one
it's
is
not
this
he.
one, Jay?
The world needs a hero.
Oh, I
There's
kind of
also an
remember that
alternative
title.
cover for that one.
The cover
This
looks dope.
one's
That's the cover looks dope.
yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like an
What?
alien, like aliens popping out of the stomach, the rib
Oh
Was
cage.
it?
yeah, yeah, Alien, the movie Alien.
Was there
Yeah.
anything
Must
good on this
Wu
one?
Tang.
Did
No, no,
Wow.
not really.
So they really hit a period where they were Masuda.
Yeah,
Yep.
So let's
yeah.
go to the next one, Barry.
Okay, next one. The system
I
has
like this
failed.
cover. This cover is good.
Yeah,
Okay,
Uh,
so in this album, they
what's that?
started
What's the
getting a
title?
little
I'm sorry.
heavier.
What's the title?
the
The
system has
system has
failed.
failed.
All right.
Megadeth has failed us here.
Yeah, they started getting a little bit heavier here, after they took their risk.
I think it does have one or two good songs this album, if I remember. Let me see.
Yeah, I
What
think
are the?
Blackmail the Universe is okay. Maybe Kick the Chair. What else is yeah, yeah. I would have to listen to it again, but there's probably a few songs. Like I said, it's a little bit heavier, so you might find a riff here and there that kind of
The
All
sounds
right.
cool.
Scorpion. I think the Scorpion was a good song on this.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
possibly.
All
Mm.
right. Let's keep
I
going.
don't really listen to these four albums really. I mean, I have listened to them and, just
Which
didn't
one?
really
This
This
catch
Yeah.
my
one?
attention.
United
This one I
Abominations. I
like.
actually like. I
This
like
one
the
I
guy.
think
Me
is a
too.
highly underrated album.
I like this album.
Talk up a little
This.
bit about this one, Jay.
Yeah, so this is like when I was growing up,
Mm,
United Abominations era. So this is when they started getting their momentum back.
mm,
So there was Glenn Drover as the guitarist, and Sean Drover as the drummer, which they're both brothers.
Hmm.
Um, and then you have I think was David Ellison still part of this lineup?
Yes,
Or was it?
he was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he
All
was.
right, because I know they also have another bassist and some Lamenzo and some of the other ones, but and then of course Dave Mustaine. Yeah, is really really good. That first not title track, but the first track of the song is a really good song. Like it's definitely
Sleepwalker.
a good Sleepwalker. Yes, it's a
I
good.
like. My favorite is Gears of War.
Oh my god, I
Yes.
love
Yeah,
Gears of
that's
War.
my that's my favorite song on that album.
I
Gears
used to
of
play the
War.
video game.
Yeah, and
mm.
my kid my kids that was one of the things too. When this album came out, Gears of War was big, as far as the video game goes. So yeah, I like
Yeah,
that song. That's my favorite song
I
from that.
learned how to play. I know how to play Sleepwalker and Gears of War. Gears of War, dun, 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 and
Yeah,
then
so
the
I like
lyrics
that
and
song.
all that.
Hoorah! Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hoorah, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah,
All right, so now we go into all right
That's the
Endgame.
album from the modern day that I like a lot.
yeah.
And
This
this
one,
is
these,
End Game.
in my
Yeah, Endgame.
opinion, these last two albums are kind of their last two best albums.
Is this the one that has Head Crusher?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, I do
yes.
remember that song, and I said, "Wow, this that I did like that song." After a couple of years of not listening to them, I did like that song, Head Crusher.
This one
So
had Head
United.
Crusher,
Mhm.
Endgame, and the other one was the day of
This Day We
fight.
Fight.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so the first song is like a instrumental, kind of like where you have in So Far So Good So What, Into the Lungs of Hell.
mhm,
It's kind of like that, but like a modern version for Megadeth of Dave, modern day version of Megadeth, that version,
mhm,
musical. And then it goes into the next song, a heavy riff. And then the third song, which is my personal favorite for this album, is 44 Minutes.
mm.
That
Yeah, I like
song
that one too.
is crazy, crazy. It's so heavy, and the guitar work is so insane in that one. I don't know how to play that song, but I definitely am going to learn how to play it. It's
Mm.
a good
okay.
song. Yeah.
All
All
right. All
right.
right, so we go
Mm.
to number the 13th album, which is titled 13.
Real quick, the album is not that good when Vic turns his back on you.
Oh shit.
You already should have known that or off the bat.
He's disappointed.
Wow.
Disappointed.
He's like, what the hell, Dave? Come on, man, stop it. Yeah, I think there's like maybe one or two good songs on here. That's about it. I
Let
didn't
me
really like
see.
this album too much.
Some of
Oh,
the
so
songs
was
are kind of catchy in here.
Sudden
Yeah,
Death.
yeah,
Sudden
yeah. They got
Death
a
was
couple.
good.
There's a couple of them there, but yeah. Then it's like I don't know if Dave was just trying to fool everybody or something. I don't know. But yeah. You said yeah. Metal Bed says too is pretty average.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
average. But some of the
yeah.
songs like
So.
Maria.
All right, let's check the next one out. All right, and this one's another boss. I don't know. I did not like this
Nah,
one.
I
Which
don't
one is
like
okay.
this
any
one?
of
So
them.
I didn't like Super
What's the
Collider. Man.
title of
okay,
this
so
one?
I
Oh,
Super
this was Super
Collider.
Super.
Collider.
Okay, I kind of remember
Yeah.
that
So
title. Yeah.
you know how you guys said that when you first heard Countdown to Extinction, you were like let down.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, since I grew up with these albums, this is how I felt about this album.
Mm.
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
this is your this is your countdown to extinction, right? This is your. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Yeah, this one was
yeah.
like I said. Dave when United Abominations came out and he started making that little comeback in those albums, people were getting excited again. Then he just
Mhm.
started. Look, I get it. Dave is always going to do his little thing on doing different things and wanting to explore, but
Yeah,
I mean, well, look, I'm not gonna go and shit on them totally, but yeah, that's just Dave, man. What can we say?
yeah.
All right.
So not it's nothing worth speaking about on this, right?
No.
Oh
No,
no.
not at all. This
Chris
one's
Broderick was the
Wow.
thing that got me weirded out about it too is because this album and the 13 album had Chris Broderick on it, and
Mm.
knowing how the Endgame album was, I was just like, why does the Endgame album sound like that and these two albums sound like this when it has the same like kind of lineup of people in it? Like they're
That
incredible
sucks.
guitarists. It's like
yeah.
okay, yeah,
Well, I mean,
All
at
right.
least after they did this, I think Dave heard the complaints, and when he put this album out, I was like,
Oh,
okay,
that's
this one, yeah,
that's his
Dystopia. That.
Ice album. He's the Ice Agent. Yeah.
oh god,
The
That's
future.
actually a cool cover. The way
I
Yeah,
it's
like the
drawn, I,
cover.
it
I I like
is.
that cover. It looks cool.
yeah. This one was actually pretty. This was actually a pretty good album. It
I
wasn't
think
bad.
I heard that one. I just don't remember anything that
That's
stuck
what
with
Kiko
me.
Loureiro first joined the band.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
it's
guitarist.
yeah. It's not like it's one of those things where it's like you heard the Super Collider and stuff like that, and you're like disappointed, and you hear this, you're like just happy enough to say, oh, it's something better. It's not their
Yeah,
greatest. It's not
Yeah.
like it's not their best. It's not their greatest. It's just something to say it's better than the last two that came out. And if you're a fan and you're trying to keep part of what you're listening to, you accept it for what it is. But
yeah,
it's in the middle. It's got some good songs. So that was my take on that.
Okay. All right.
All right. Next.
What's the next one?
All right. So we're going to the next one. We're down to the final two.
Okay.
All right, final two. So this one is actually my this is actually my favorite over here.
What's
the
the
sick,
title of this
the
one?
sick, the dying, and the dead. A
Okay.
really
Yeah,
good
they had
one.
some
hmm
good songs on this one. Yeah, I
mm.
remember.
This one was really really good, really good. It's one of my favorites.
What do you feel about
Life
this
in
one,
Hell.
Jay?
Um, from what I remember,
Uh-huh.
I think there was some good tracks on it. But I don't know. I think I hold Megadeth to too much of a high, or I did
A certain
held them to too much
standard.
of a high
Yeah.
standard,
Yeah.
a while ago. Now that I'm older, I'm like easy on them. I'm more understanding. Like, yeah, they're
Hmm.
humans. Not everything could be perfect. I get it. But when I was
Well,
first growing up with it, like after the Endgame album, I didn't even
Yeah.
listen to them at all. Like anything
Mm.
that came after
Yeah.
that, you know.
oh yeah, I mean,
And
Hmm.
I get it, I get it. Yeah, it's
yeah,
just
Hmm.
but I mean, from when I heard this album, when I I got it. Actually, my drummer Frank Lasco sent it to me because he was like, he was the same way. He was very disappointed in the last couple of Megadeths. So when he heard this, he bought it for me. He sent it to me. He's like, yo, I
mm,
had to send it to you, and I heard it, and I was very impressed. I mean, it it's again, it's not going to be their greatest Megadeth album of all time, but when it comes to some of these later Megadeth albums, this one here to me is more of a higher level than maybe some of the ones that were doing the in betweens after Countdown to going through. This one to me is one of my favorites from the later Megadeths.
All
So
right.
you like
Yeah,
this
that's
one than the
cool.
previous album, Bear?
Yeah, yeah, I like this
Okay.
one. This one's actually out of, let's say, out of the last. Yep, I mean, the new one. I only heard a few songs. I'm gonna say the new one when we get to it. I only heard like maybe two or three songs. I haven't really got a chance to sit and listen to the whole album, so
Hmm.
I can't really critique the album. I only heard the two songs that they did the videos for, and I thought they were okay. But as far as it goes from the last four albums, I would say that they did before they retired. This one is my favorite.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
All
Yeah,
right.
this one.
Let's
Okay.
move on.
Yeah. So all right, so we're going to of course the last one.
The
And I
grand
guess you
finale.
all right, you guys will have more to talk about it because like I said, I only heard like maybe two songs from it and it's their final one and Dave's grand finale. So you
And this
guys
one's just self-titled called Megadeth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All
Jay,
right,
you
so
want
I
to
mean
jump
So
off on that? Yeah.
Well, I really like the cover.
It does look good. It looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, like I mean, I've listened to those last three albums, including this one, but I'm just not like some of the songs are like, oh, okay, they're all right. You know,
Mhm.
that's about it. You know,
yeah,
that's all I can
well
really
so,
say
so
about
you
that.
didn't like any you didn't like any of the songs on this album, Jay?
It's nah. Well, some of the riffs are okay, but it's not. It doesn't. If I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't really catch my attention. Like I can't. If I'm forcing myself to like it, then I don't really like it. You know, if I'm faking
Hmm.
it. But if it just see if a song is good, it's gonna catch your attention without you trying. You know what I mean? Like if an album's really good, you're gonna know it's good.
What did you
Yeah.
think
And
of their
this is
Ride the
not
Lightning
really,
cover?
huh?
What did you think of their of the cover of Ride the Lightning? Right? Because I mean the song
Well,
they did is his song,
technically,
right?
it's
Oh,
not a
oh,
cover;
oh,
it's his
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
oh. Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
true. That's true.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
his song.
Did you like it?
I mean, it was good, but I'm pretty sure the older version is probably better.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
mean
So.
it's kind of weird because a lot of people praise this album. I mean, it's like it's supposed
Mhm.
to be like their final, and they're trying to praise it so it can have that good going away. I mean,
I mean,
you
of
think,
course, we all love Megadeth, so of course we're gonna like be sending him the love. But as
Mhm.
far as being honest with like how the music sounds, it's okay. Like it has some good riffs here and there. Yeah, it's not horrible. Like like oh my god, what is this? The guitars are out of tune. Like no, like it's okay. Yeah, you know.
yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's just, it's just similar to like when Metallica, like people were, the big Metallica fans from the first album. When the Black Album came out, that's when it was like a big division. People were like, with the division of the Metallica and
Hmm.
the what's going on, man? Is an argument going on back there somewhere? Who's arguing? Is that you, Jay? Is that your place?
No,
Yeah.
Mhm.
not my
Damn.
place.
See,
I
there you
do
go,
hear
man.
something. Yeah.
You hear some live action in the Bronx, baby. That's right. Only here you're gonna hear
Somewhere.
some Bronx stuff.
Is that
Yeah.
over by your place, Tom?
Nah, I think the hookers haven't come home yet.
They're probably outside. It's a Friday night. They're drinking that Hennessy. Um.
Man,
So yeah, man. So is that it? Barry with the Megadeth thing.
yeah, we went through
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
them. We went
Nice.
through all of
Nice.
them.
I just wanted to say something real quick for first off an apology for the technical issues when we first started, but I just wanted to repeat something again for those people that tuned in midway when the stream started going. We got Jay, who is the son of Tone, and he's our special guest. Thank you for being on. He's a big fan of Megadeth, and also he is a great guitar. Yep, he's a great
Thanks, thank you
guitarist.
guys.
He has a lot of clips out there. And Jay, what are some of the bands that you have played in before?
Oh, the bands that I've okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
I guess start from the beginning. I used to be in a middle school band called the Rocking Bulldogs,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and it might sound silly, but we actually played in like big venues like the BB Kings
Hmm.
and some other big venues in Manhattan. We played at Best Buy one time.
Shit.
Yeah, like we had like a little tour van and stuff, and I was the bassist. Occasionally, I would play like acoustic guitar. So there's that. But so, as far as like relatively recent, Wretched Dominion is the last band that I was in, and I love those guys. Those guys are older than me. They're kind of like your guys' age, and so I
Hmm.
learned a lot from them because like they talk about Ozzy Osbourne and Kiss and all those all the bands that I grew up listening with my dad, like the Wasp, and they know all those bands. They grew up with those bands too, so it was cool to be in a band with those guys in Wretched Dominion. I'm not in that
Uh,
band anymore, but I still know those guys and I still love those guys. So yeah,
Cool, man. Yeah, man.
yeah.
So yeah, check out Jay. I know you have. If you want to shout out, you could throw out your social media or anything like that, or anything you want to promote.
Yeah, my
If you
Instagram.
if you do any riffs or anything on YouTube or whatever, they could call that up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been really active lately. I
Hmm.
do still want to do my own solo project, but I just gotta my computer doesn't have enough memory for all the software
Young
that I want to
Tone.
put on it, but yeah, so but yeah, I am gonna do solo stuff in the future, but let me just get my
Nice.
Instagram
Cool.
here.
well,
Uh
Hmm. We're gonna
well,
get
Go
ready
Jamie.
to.
ahead.
If anything, I'm gonna probably one day. I guess I'm trying to set up something with young guitarists and sons of the metal community because we know a few people who do play in bands. So I'm gonna try to set something up, get you and a couple other musicians that in your age group, and we could talk some music and see maybe pick each other's brains on certain things. I think that would be cool.
And spread the
Okay.
sketchiness around.
Yeah, just yeah. Well, look, Francisco's over here giving you a warning to stay away from the sketchy stuff, young Tone. You know, what I mean, that's
He
uh,
already
you know.
plays black metal riffs, so he
Yeah.
knows what's up.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn,
Yeah.
damn. All
Cool.
right, but
I love
yeah,
black
but
metal, yeah.
yeah, man, yeah. I mean, I can see you with some corpse paint. I can see you over there.
I had corpse paint one time for Halloween when I was younger.
Yeah.
Sweet,
Yeah.
Cool.
sweet.
Cool.
Of course, Tone when they got you with corpse paint. Man. Oh my gosh. All right, but
All right.
that's what we got. Jamie, I want to thank you for coming on and discussing some Megadeth with us. Truly
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. All right,
Thank you.
and as Chaos Ghost says, everything is sketchy. All
Yep.
right, and that's pretty much what we have right now. Like I said, we'll have some other stuff coming up. Oh, wait, before I have something over here. Well, I guess when we do our next stream, which eventually we're going to be hitting 1900. I know me, Rich, were talking about it in Tone. We're going to probably be doing some giveaways soon. So what I did was, if you guys know, you guys have seen some of the cool little AI videos that I've been doing as far as like the little movie trailers. I just did a new one today with with if I get right here with us with Mordred Red. They come to New York to help us out with the apocalypse. All right, got we got of course we got our own little thing, right, which we're taking care of posers, right, and got on over here with Iron Megan with Necro Wolf and Scar. So I got a couple of these things hooked up, really nice little pictures over here. So I'm gonna throw these as far as the giveaways go. So when we start doing when we get to the 1900, we have a nice little stream on that. We'll give away some stuff and do a little raffle and things like that and have a good time. So just let you guys
All
know
right.
everything should be cool. All right. So yeah, and make sure you guys just don't forget to press the like button, so we can get this thing going and keep it going. All right.
All
So
right.
that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank everybody for in the chat for coming in, man.
There
We
we go.
truly, truly appreciate it. Look,
Hmm.
Frazier is all late as usual, and everybody, thanks a lot, guys. Truly, truly appreciate it. And Jamie again. There goes Jamie with over there. Let me just let me maximize them. Hey, Jamie Ortiz .info. All right,
Yeah,
there
on
he goes
Instagram.
on
On Instagram.
Instagram.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a
All
great
right.
guitarist.
All
Yep.
right. All right, man. Okay. All right. So, look, we got over here. We got another $5 over here from Macabre 19. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
Truly
you.
appreciate it.
Oh shit, McCall.
All right.
Hmm.
So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot again. We truly appreciate it. And of course, the whole comedy routine we did in the early 6 minutes. Now we did not plan that shit out. It's just the way it is, man. We'll do better. We'll do better. That's just the way we are. Old people from the Bronx doing stupid shit with technology. All right. This is Barry, Toad, Joker, Rich, the solid producer, and Jamie. Thank you so much. You guys take care. This is Barry, that Goat Metal Show. Stay brutal.
All right.